It's Thursday, January 25th. Here's what we've got today.
We're covering the sexual harassment allegations.
Information regarding the recent school shootings.
And we'll give you the rundown on the 2018 Winter Olympic Games.
This is KLHS. There have been many allegations and confirmed reports of sexual harassment and abuse recently. These heinous acts have ranged from politics to celebrities and even doctors.
One of the most recent scandals has to do with actor James Franco. He recently made his first appearance at the SAG Awards since allegations of sexually inappropriate behavior.
Following the SAG Awards, James Franco was snubbed by the Oscar Awards and was not nominated for his role in The Disaster Artist. Recent reports say he is relieved, however, has not been able to sleep amid these allegations.
Sexual harassment is a very serious topic. KLHS reporters Thomas Hand, John Alvey, Tavis Turner, and Jacob Wolfe have more information for us on how to handle the subject at LHS.
Starting on October 20th, various female celebrities began to come out as being victims of sexual harassment by tweeting out the hashtag #MeToo. At LHS, however, Counselor Gillespie says that sexual harassment reports have not risen since the hashtag began.
So I actually haven't seen any increases in students reporting sexual harassment, although I don't get all of the, all of those things don't come across my desk. But personally, I haven't seen any increase since everything has come out in the media.
Another component of sexual harassment that Counselor Gillespie needs kids to understand is where to draw the line between joking around and causing a legitimate problem.
So the behaviors are unsolicited, when they're unwanted. Certainly when a student articulates, whether it's verbally or otherwise, that those, what's happening is not okay, that it's not wanted, that they want it to stop. When those things persist, it certainly crosses the line.
Dr. Adams believes that the campaign's main effect was raising awareness, which she believes is a great help in school and in society in general.
I think that it has created a level of awareness with regard to conduct that's acceptable and unacceptable. Any time that somebody feels unsafe, it's not okay. And I appreciate the fact that there are courageous people out there that are coming forward and saying they've been treated in a way that is not acceptable.
Administration says that sexual harassment has never been a problem at LHS, but urges victims to come out and report their problem to a trusted adult or administrator.
Several methods that we have. Obviously, we have Sprigeo, and we encourage young people to use Sprigeo. It is our immediate response. Also, any adult in this building is a mandated reporter, so if a student feels unsafe, to let any adult know. And
if there will be any new changes to the policy, Dr. Adams says that it will come from the state and not from the high school. Hopefully we can continue to prevent these problems throughout the school and throughout the world. This has been Thomas Hand, John Alvey, Jacob Wolfe, and Tavis Turner signing off for KLHS News.
Larry Nassar is another person who has had a ton of people come out sharing their stories of sexual harassment he has put them through. Gymnast Maddie Larson claimed to have intentionally injured herself before a USA training camp to avoid being cared for by the U.S. gymnastics doctor. Nassar had over 150 allegations made against him for sexual harassment and assault while he worked as the team doctor for the USA Nationals team and at a variety of colleges.
Now let's toss it over to sports reporter Katie Benhart to hear more about this case.
What's up, Jays? I'm here today with some insider world sports news. Start off with, on a serious note, they're related to topics discussed earlier in the show. Yesterday, Judge Aquina, on trial for the Larry Nassar case, sentenced the ex-USA gymnastics doctor to up to 175 years in prison in the sexual abuse trial. About 150 women total have come forward with emotional testimonies, one being from Allie Raisman, who had spearheaded this movement, saying this is only the beginning for her. She wants to continue supporting other victims, bringing proper justice, taking a stand against the rape culture. Now in other news, in Melbourne, Australia, Roger Federer was not playing like his usual self against Thomas Berdych on Wednesday in the Australian Open. This was the first time in this year's event Federer, who is 36, was offset and struggling while trying to defend his title. He trailed 5-3 in the first set. Mad, he even ended up barking at the chair umpire for a few moments, but soon after, in the split moment, he became his usual all-star self again. He saved 2 set points in the opener and ripped through with the tiebreaker 7-1, cruising to a 7-6, 6-3, 6-4 victory and setting up a semifinal Friday against unseeded Yeon Chung of South Korea. Now, lastly, LeBron James reached 30,000 career points with a bucket early on in the game, making him the 7th and youngest person to do so. But the milestone was bittersweet as the Cavs lost for the 6th time in the last 7 to an undermanned Spurs team. The Cavs lost 10 of their last 13 games, and things reportedly turned hostile during a team meeting over the weekend when players accused Kevin Love of faking the illness that caused them to exit Saturday's rough 148-124 loss to Oklahoma City Thunder. Tyronn Lue says the Cavs were crazy to accuse Kevin of faking being sick, but he has now decided that he is willing to change up the lineup or do what he has to do so they can win as the schedule continues to get harder. Now that's all I have for you today. Let's head over to reporter Emma Cronin to hear more about the upcoming 2018 Olympics.
Happy Worldwide Thursday, Jays. I know it is still January, but February 9th cannot come soon enough. For those of you who don't know what is so important about the 9th, I'm here to tell you. February 9th is the first day of the 2018 Winter Olympics. This year, the Games are hosted in Pyeongchang. Let's toss it over to a video on the 2018 Olympics.
American Sage Kotzenberg becomes the first to strike gold in Sochi.
Helen has done it. It's a medal for Team USA.
This is an amazing performance you're witnessing right here.
Shaun White just set a new bar. 1 lap to go.
Down the stretch they come! The third time in U.S. Winter Olympic history, Americans have swept the podium. Maddie Bowman has won gold medal in ski halfpipe.
Michaela Schifrin wins gold for the U.S.
David Wise has won gold.
Lindsey Vonn into the lead by more than a half second.
And it's so close.
Score! Team USA wins!
62 years of waiting is finally over.
Thank you, Emma. I cannot wait to watch the Winter Olympics.
Even with all the excitement surrounding the Olympics, there are still several tragedies in our own country.
At Italy High School in Dallas, Texas, a 16-year-old boy opened fire in the school, wounding a 15-year-old classmate of his.
And another school shooting in Kentucky killed 2 and injured 18. The shooter opened fire at Marshall County High School. He was a 15-year-old student who was found at the scene and arrested. He was charged with 2 counts of murder and 12 counts of first-degree assault. After these 2 shootings, it marks 11 shootings this year, and it's only January 25th. Hopefully our society can start to see change the further we get in 2018, and we do not have to see any more of these tragic shootings occur.
As you mentioned, it is only January 25th, but the weather has been quite crazy these past few weeks. Let's head over to Matt Walther to see what we have in store for the rest of the week.
Thanks, Gianna. The warm weather is looking like it is going to stick around until Monday. Today we will have a high of 61 and a low of 44 with plenty of sun. Friday the sun is going to stick around and cool off just a little bit with a high of 58 and a low of 32. Looking on to your weekend, Saturday we will have a high of 55 and sunny, and Sunday will follow, getting into the mid-50s, and it should be sunny. That is all I have for you today. Jillian.
Thank you, Matt. To end the day with some lighter world news, I cannot believe we still don't know whether or not Kylie Jenner is pregnant. With all the social media and paparazzi these days, it's mind-blowing that nobody has gotten a picture of her with a baby bump. The Kardashian-Jenner family was in a photo shoot for Calvin Klein.
In the shoot, all 5 sisters were laying down on the ground. Pregnant sister Khloe Kardashian was seen with her hand covering her stomach, and sister Kylie Jenner had her stomach hidden under the blankets. Ladies and gentlemen, the world may never know. Lastly, we are going to take a closer look at a tweet I saw earlier this week. Claudia of Missouri State said she, along with every other Claudia at the college, received this email about a guy that swiped the wrong way on Tinder.
The email read, "Hello, all Claudias of Missouri State. First off, my name is Hayden, and I made a rookie mistake on Tinder. I accidentally swiped left on Claudia's profile. Left is bad, and I really wanted to swipe right. If Tinder provided last names, this would be much easier, but it doesn't, so I can describe the profile to you. I swiped left on a girl named Claudia." Hayden continued to describe the girl's profile and how he wanted to swipe right. He then left his contact information below and asked for them to spread the word to all the Claudias that they know. Gianna, that is what I call dedication.
Yeah, that is all we have for the news today, and if you could please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's all we have for you today. From KLHS, this has been Gianna Filardo, Emma Cronin, Katie Benhart, Matt Walther, and all of our amazing production crew. I'm Jillian Fleming.
Have a great day, Jays.